Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
Here's Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Sexton, the open look. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Markkanen. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Sexton. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. To the inside. Here's Messi. And it's blocked by Kessler. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the bucket is good.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. It's the Orlando Magic and the Miami Heat. Here's Wade. Pass to O'Neal. And that one, good.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Carter. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. So it's Miami now. Wade with it. Picked up by Suggs. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Wade. On the wing, Williams. Back to Wade.
Yeah, pesky on the ball. Suggs not giving up much ground.
And they'll keep possession. And here's Banchero. They'll bring it up for Orlando.
Jason Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And here is Suggs. Out left to the wing. Pocket 6. And it's Banchero missing.
Jason Williams. First personal foul. First team
Pass to
foul.
Walker. The kick out to Williams. Here's Haslam. Walker with a clean look. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Knocked away. Shoots from the high post. Kept alive. Carter left side. The wing jumper off target.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
They get it back. Wagner outside. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Now here is Carter. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with Miami's head coach. And we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. Energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Miami foul. Shaquille O'Neal.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Shooting for Orlando.
Well, you have to admire Caldwell Pope's tenacity, how he refuses to be denied.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Miami Heat. Scooped up. And another shot. De Silva with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Bitadze can't hit.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Here's Black after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. .103 left in the first quarter of the game. Two free throws coming up, and they call it a shooting foul.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Shooting for Orlando.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here's Wagner with the three. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The Magic need to get a shot off here. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's young man strength right there. Wade muscling it home.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Pass to Harris to the left side wing. Anthony with it. Over Williams. The Magic again can't hit. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At the line for your Heat.
Clearly a foul.
The Heat shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Heat out front. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
First team foul.
For Miami, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
Here's Banchero. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Wade outside. Baseline try. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trailed by 7. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Wade. On the wing, Walker. O'Neal the bounce pass. Wade outside. Clock at 4. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And he'll free up more space for himself on the perimeter with buckets like that. Wade's smart to get to work inside.
Anthony.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Wade outside. And then Wade slams it in.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
To the right side. This one for 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint. Here's Haslam. And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Williams. Down low. Wade outside. The kick out to Walker. Here's Wade. Nice defense from Wagner. Anthony down low. The shot comes out. The Heat leading by 11. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Suggs in the corner. Anthony left side. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Anthony.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992. Jack went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Isaac outside. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Haslam. Here's Walker with the three. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Carter. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Well, there's no question Carter can play strong inside. He has the build for it.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball.
Moritz Wagner. Anthony Black.
Williams scanning the floor. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Magic ball.
The Magic trailed by 7. Pass to Isaac. And here's Wagner. Back to Isaac. Now Wagner. Now Suggs. No scoring in this one.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here's Walker. Here's Shaq. Lays it up and banks it in. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And here we go. Pass to Williams. Back to O'Neal. Shoots over Wagner. And so it's Miami in control with the night.
Your Heat. The Magic. 14.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. The Magic trailed by 9. Pass to Wagner. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Wade. No good with the layup. And it's the Magic's ball. Now Banchero. He's guarded by Haslem. And finished off by Banchero.
Wow, that's a big finish by a big-time player. Banchero, he is something.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over Wade. A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Wade can't hit.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Shaq.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope isn't a guy that shoots a ton of free throws, but he makes them count.
The Magic shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And so Miami again turning it over.
Checking in for Orlando, Cole Anthony.
The Magic trailed by 6. Pass to Carter. To the wing right side. Banchero. And no good. Mourning with some nice D. Payton with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Inside. Here's Mourning. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And the layup falls. Banchero's got 6 in the quarter.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
And now the pass break. Banchero with the ball. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. For the tie, he lays it in. Banchero's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Substitution on the court. Magic timeout called.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! And that was your Miami answer.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the dunk by Mourning.
Go into the rack with energy. Isn't the D afraid to cut him off?
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Itadze comes up empty down low.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Posey. To the inside. Here's Mourning. Anderson outside. Rocket 2. The rebound by Bitadze. Harris with it. Now Payton defending. Shots good by Anthony.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the paint. Joliet can't get it to go. And it's Orlando's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Harris's shot is off. And Miami has possession. Here's Payton. He drains it from the right block. Payton's got his first basket.
And the intelligence of Payton, reading defenses like a book and understanding when to take the shot.
Here's Anthony. That one goes in.
Cole Anthony.
Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Joliet with the bucket.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Pass to Bitadze. A miss that time. Would have put him up. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. Here's Joliet. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that drive.
The Magic have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
At the line for the Magic.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 3. Stolen by Joseph. Pass to Isaac. And Mourning sends it back.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude.
Checking in.
Mourning does not play.
Jalen Suggs.
12 seconds left in the third. Off target with his 3. Here's Anderson. Offline.
That's the end of the third quarter.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3.
31.
Heat lead
Orlando.
by 3.
28.
And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here are the Heat now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Haslam. Over Suggs. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Wade. Off on the layup. Here's Caldwell Pope. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Oh, big scoring night for Wade. Many more of these to come.
Here's Orlando now. They trail by 1. Wagner on the wing. Wide open.
Moritz Wagner.
And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, nice pass there. Setting up Wagner in a good position.
Outside, Walker. To the middle. Here's Shaq. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Pass to Suggs. Outside, Joseph. Inside, Wagner.
Moritz Wagner.
And finish off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Shaq can't get it to go. Back to Suggs. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, look, everyone likes a flush. Carter Jr. showing his force.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
5 on the clock. Pass to Carter. Tries a 3. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Up top, Walker. O'Neal with it. Another shot. Down low.
2 minutes remaining.
That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebound by Williams. Miami trailer.
And Wade doesn't back down from anyone. Forces defenders to be compromised.
First team foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Now, here's Banchero. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size. Yeah, the defender all
second team foul. At the line for your Heat, Dwayne Wade.
He dropped the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Banchero, right side. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Here's Wade. Outside, O'Neal. Here's Haslam. And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Carter at the elbow. Pass to Suggs. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Buries it from outside.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down. And the young star, Banchero, comes up huge down the stretch.
Connects from 3-point range. And the Heat lead by 7.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
There's the drive. And it's Wade with the jam.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Misses. And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good competition, but the home